Hi, so today we are going to be talking about certain things you need to do to close more sales if you are planning an event or you are a vendor in an event. So we are going to be talking about those things you need to do because sometimes some of us we go for an event, we are like we want to sell, like especially if you're a vendor, you're there, you take a vendor booth and you're out there and you're like, I'm here to go sell something, right? And that is what we actually want to do, but there are certain things you want to do before that time, and those are the things we'll be talking here. I'll be discussing those things with you, and when you put these things in place, it's going to help you achieve more. It's going to help you close more sales or even achieve your objective, right? Your goal. Because like I keep on saying, every event we plan or vendor booth we go to is not just to close more sales at that event. Is some of them are to create awareness, right? Some of them are to create awareness for our products, which leads to sales later, right? So most times it's not just on the moment that when we are doing it or when we are at that event that we close more sales. So the first thing is you have to prepare. When you're going for an event as a vendor or you're planning an event, whether it's live or virtual, you need this preparation. Yes, it's good to prepare, put yourself, like, find out what is your objective. I think I've said about this before. You need to know your objective of this event. There are lots of objectives, like I keep on saying. Some of them, like the most common one, especially for most people that are doing taking booth, is to sell. Okay, that is to say there is another objective, which is to build credibility. Is that your objective? Is that why you're putting up that event, or is it why you're going for that event? The next one is to grow your email list. That is lead generation. The next one here is to grow your social following. Is that your plan? Is that what you want to do? Are you going to that booth to grow your social following? Or are you going to connection, network with other people, and ask for referrals? Then business awareness and visibility. Is that why you are going for that event or you're planning that event, right? So all these things you need to know, you need to like map it out, and this is going to help you really know whether you achieve that or not, your objective or not, when these things are like map out. There's lots of preparation. Yeah, this is where the whole preparation is when it comes to mapping out this. Let's say, for example, for somebody that wants to build their social media following as much as selling, there are other things you need to put down when you're going for this event, right? For somebody that wants to say you want to build your social following, you need to have your social media handle ready. Let's say Instagram. You need to have your Instagram handle ready. You need to have a QR code. Put it out there. Make big ones, make small ones that you can distribute. You can really put out there where people will really see it, and you tell them to follow you. And to achieve this, sometimes people do giveaways, right? Follow us and you get this. So all those things are the things you really need to put together if you're going out there and you're planning an event. So you need to put all these things together. They will really help you. But I want to talk about today, I will focus more on selling, and I want to talk about those incentives you need to put together to help you sell more. So if you're going for an event and you want to sell more, like, these are the things you need to do. You need to plan out yourself, like what incentive do you intend to use to sell more in this event. So that you need to really go out there and find out that incentive. I'm going to be talking about them like gradually. So one of the incentives is urgency. So if you're going to use urgency is like available for a certain period of time, right? So if this product is going to be available for certain period of time, so you need to put that out and tell them it's going to be available for 1 week, 48 hours, however that product works for you as the business owner. That's why it's like you need to map that out, because that helps when something is urgent, when people see the urgency in something that is only available for this time period. Some people just go for it because of that. So that is one thing you need to know. I know urgency is a very common one when we go to events and we are like, it's only available for this, right? Then the next one is customization. So depending on the product, if your product is something you customize things for people, so for that event you can decide to go with this something, maybe for this event only customization, right? So they can only get it in that event. Let's say, for example, you do customization, let's say you do t-shirts or things like that. So for that event, it can just be that for this event you're going to create their logos on their t-shirts, or you're going to customize this or that for them on that. So it's just for that event that they can get that customization. The next thing we have here is discount. I know discount is a very common one, right? Most people out there, they do discount a lot. It's very common one that people use. So when you go out there, map out your discounts. What are the discounts they are going to get at this event? Yes, so is it going to be 10% discount? Is it going to be 30% discount? So map it out. And all these incentives depends on the kind of events. Sometimes it could be combination of these incentives, right? And sometimes it could just be one, depending on the event. So different events. So understand the event you're going for, understand the kind of people that are coming, right? Especially if you're a vendor, understand the kind of people that are coming. Even if you're the event planner, you need to know all these people that are coming and the rest, so you know the kind of incentives to use. You can use more than one incentive at a time, but it's better to focus more on one. So the next thing you're going to have out there is free shipping or flat shipping. So you're also going to know, like, what free shipping am I going to put out there? So what free shipping do you want to put out there? Do you have a free shipping you want to use where people can come and then they order those things and go? So you need to know about that. Then another thing is, most times for me, free shipping works, and somehow some people include shipping into their product, especially if it's a physical product, right? Some people include the shipping cost into the product, but sometimes in that event, this one really helps. It really works a lot, free shipping, because people don't want to pay that extra money, right? So for that event, if you say it's free shipping within this city or free shipping within that, but you map that out. Then the next thing I have here is partnership or collaboration. Yes, this can be used as an incentive. So if you have depending on your kind of business and what you do, right, you can tell people that if you work with me from this event we are in today, I'm only going to partner with you. Let's say, for example, somebody that is doing a gift basket, right? I do gifts. So someone that is doing a gift basket and I go meet somebody there, I will tell the person that in this event, we are going to partner with, for people that want to work with us, that want to collaborate with us, we are going to be working with just only you as, let's say, a realtor, where we are going to be creating this type of customization for you. So this also works with printing people. Like you said, we are only going to be with you for this period of time. So you work with the person, you produce for them, and sometimes too is production for somebody. You can go there and we are going to be producing for you. Yes, we are going to be producing just for you. So you need to know what your products are, and how you want to partner with people, how you want to collaborate with them, and you go out there and build your business. Yeah, so those are the things, as a business owner, you need to know. You need to put these things together and go out there and build your business. Is People are like, I want to close more sales, I want to close more sales, but put all these things together. Like I always say, it could be um in collaboration. You could do two things, especially for building your email list. We do this a lot for our building an email list. When I'm going for an event, I also want to build my email list, right? And I also want to do followers. So what we do, sometimes we have to focus on one. So sometimes we are like, for this event, we are going there to build our followers on Instagram. So what we do is we create our QR code. So we create the QR code, we put it out there on the table, on our table where people can see it right there in our booth, so that as they are coming, we are telling them to follow us on emails. Sometimes we even use discounts to make them follow us on email. They are like, they will follow. Some of them, we also tell them, for those that buy, we also tell them to help us share on the product on their page. So that way we give them that discount and tell them to do that. So it helps us to create more awareness. And we do that a lot if you are doing awareness, if you want to put ourselves out there. If you are like, this event I'm going for, this event I'm going for is better for awareness. It's not all event. Let's say somebody is doing a party, or somebody is doing a women event or something like that, right? A get together for like with speakers and things like that. It's just that kind of event where people bring speakers and things, and they are looking for people to do take vendor booths. So when we go for those kind of events, we concentrate more on building our community. We concentrate more on creating awareness for our products and building our community, because we want people to know that yes, we exist, and we want people to follow us on our social platforms. And also we use it too for email building, because we put together a giveaway, right? Where, like for us, we have what we call a birthday giveaway. We do monthly birthday giveaways. So we just put it out there, put in your details for a chance to win a birthday giveaway, and that has been working. So these are the things you get to like know. You get to understand those kind of events, because when people go for this kind of events, they're always like, oh, I didn't sell a lot, but I tell them, like, for this type of events, concentrate more on selling, not on selling. Concentrate more on building your email list. Yes, concentrate more on building your email list. Concentrate more on creating awareness for your business. Concentrate on building your followers on social media. That's where your focus, as much as you sell, but this is your focus. And I've also been to an event like that where I have some realtors. For example, a realtor for sure is not coming to that event to sell, right? But they focus on awareness. So they come in with some branded things they give away. Yeah, I know of a lady that came in with some candies and everything she put in a park, branded with her stuff that she was giving away, right? So she was just there to create awareness in the community that I'm a realtor in this community if you're looking to buy a house and things like that. So that's what she comes to do in some of those events. She doesn't really come to sell. So she focuses on chatting with people, talking to them, answering questions and things like that. So you should understand your business. When you understand your business, this helps. And also when you understand the kind of event you're going out there to showcase yourself, this also helps. So when you understand this, you now focus on these objectives. That's why it's good to understand the event. Then if you have an event, for example, that you're going to sell, let's say for example it's a market. So if you're going for a market and you know that markets are for selling, right? You're going there to sell. So that's where you now look at this sales you not bring in your sales incentives. That's where they really come up. That's where you want to come with discounts. That's when you want to come with bundling. Bundling is another way to sell as well. Bundling discount, you put two, three things together, right? You bundle and you sell at a discount. So in this kind of events, you do those things. So you have to come out here and understand that in markets, people come there to support the local businesses. So that's why in markets, you should get ready to go out there and sell. Create what product. Sometimes you just have to create a particular product for that market. Yes, so know the kind of market you're going, and if you're the one that you're the producer of your products, you can produce something for that. For example, when we do those kind of markets, we go with testers where people can test our products, and we also have a specific kind of packs we go with. We don't just go with majority of our kind of products we do. So we do something small things. Like for example, if you are going to go out there and put in snacks and things like that, you go with some snacks or something that is happening. One that we did that also sold was we went for this was for an event. It was around the teacher appreciation period. So that's why I say you need to understand what is happening around you during this time. So this was around teacher appreciation period. So like doing small gift packs for a price that works for you think that parents will just easily buy for their children's teacher is a good way to go to those kind of events at that time. As much as you have other things you're putting out there, you also have those ones lined up because you are like, this is close to the teacher appreciation. They will focus on this. So know the things that are happening around you when you are doing these markets, and go out there and put those things together and focus on that. And you look for some product, like I said, look for some products that it's not everything. That's also what I found out. For what product actually works for this market, you go with it. So if you're that kind of person that you can produce your product, you go with that. Then if you're somebody like your products are fits, it's not something you can just go out there and manufacture. You already have them. Let's say for example, someone that is selling pen, the pens are already fit, so you can look at discounts. You can look at can you customize it for them. If you have to work with somebody to be like, I can customize this pen with your name or something like that for this event only, right? So you look at those people, you do those kind of offering to them where you customize it to them. You do those kind of bundling. Bundling is a very great way to sell. So you look for different products, you bundle it together, and you go out there and you sell them. So understand your market, understand what you're going out there to, the event you're going for, especially if you're a vendor. If you're a vendor at an event and you want to sell, knowing all these things helps you not to be frustrated, because I know most times when people go to these events and come back, because they've set this expectation without understanding the kind of audience they have for those events or markets, they will come back frustrated. But understanding this makes it so much easier for you. Earlier this year, I was talking to somebody, and we are talking, and I was like, oh, events is good for your business and things. She was like, oh, I go to these events, I've not really sold in any of these events. I ask people, and I have not really sold. I want to stop an event and things like that. For the kind of product she's doing, that is not, it's a big bulk thing. It's something you planned, right? It's not something that you just come out there and you sell right away, right? It's something you come with the plan of creating awareness and also making the people to come to you by giving them urgency of maybe discounts within this period of time. If you buy from us, within this period of time, maybe within 3 months, you get it at this price. Because of this event, I met you at this event to get it for this price, right? So those are the things they need to like work around. That really spoke to her and the rest, because those are the things you need to understand. It's not that, oh, I'm going to this event, I'm not selling. You're not going there. Understand that this event is not for selling, because there will also be some events that she will go to, because that event is meant for that. She's going to really sell on those events, because that's where that event or market is meant for. So take time to understand the audience you have. That will really help you. Yes, taking that time to understand the audience you're having for that event, taking the time to create your incentives for that event, putting all these things together helps you to close more sales during your event, and it helps you to achieve, it's actually to achieve your objective. Because sometimes, like I said, the going for an event, the objective is not to immediate sales, right? The objective could be, like I said, to connect with people, to network with people. So if you put all these things out and you know it, when you go to that event, you focus on these things. You're not just everywhere. That's what planning for your event helps you with. Taking out that time to sit down and put everything together. It helps you to stay on track, to stay focused, and to meet your objective for going to that market or going to that event. Yeah, sometimes it could be event. This same thing happens to somebody that is planning an event. If you're planning an event, also know the people, who the event is for, who are the people coming. When you know your objective, it helps you to know the kind of people that are coming. It also helps you to know whether you're going to get sponsors and the type of sponsors to get for the event. And it helps you to know whether you achieved your objective, your goal for that event. So plan out all these things as a sponsor, or you are a vendor, whichever one you are, and go scale your business. Yes, thank you for taking out time to watch. And if you're out here, you are like, I want to do this, I want to plan an event, I don't know the type of event to plan, I don't know how to put these things together, the structure, these events, just send me a message, connect with me, let us chat. That is what I help clients with. I help them to sell more with events. We put the events together, and you go out there and sell. Most times I just teach people to go do the events, and I concentrate more on virtual events, because virtual events are easier to do, and it works better for smaller businesses. They're putting themselves out there. They're like, I don't have that much money, right, to do all this other venue and the rest. So we just do virtual events. You select where you want to put them for a small business. That way they start putting their products out there, creating awareness, especially for awareness. Creating your virtual events gives you so much awareness, because you're putting it out there on the social platform, right? So you put it out there, you market it out there, people help you. It creates so much awareness for your business. So if you're out there and like, what can I do for my business? Let us chat. We can sit down and put something together for your business. Yeah, sometimes during the pandemic, I had this client. She wanted she's into she works with kids and parents. So during that pandemic period, it was so frustrating for her and annoying, because everyone was indoors, nobody was going out and the rest. So her business was kind of down. She wasn't doing much, because she had something like a nursery school or something like that. So it affected her program. So she came to me and we are talking, and I told her, you know what, like, who do you work with? She said children. She said children and parents. And we put together something we are like, you can go create nursery realms where parents, because at that time too, parents were looking for something to keep their children busy too, right? So they could come on Zoom online at a specific time. So they set the time where they could come on Zoom at that time to come and learn some realms where she could come on Zoom and interact with them, teach the children and things like that. And it was also easier to put together because it's virtual, right? It's something you can wake up and you can arrange everything within a week or two, because she didn't need venues and all those things. And she put it, by the time we got back in 2 weeks time and I asked her how was it, she said it was really, really good. It was successful. Parents came, they brought in their kids, and yes, and she continued with that, and that was how she was able to keep her this thing program going until pandemic was over. Then they went back to the physical class again. So if that is you, you are like, what can I do? This is it. Contact me, send a message. So till we'll talk again. Bye now.